We are about to expose the Goodwill.
What?
Again. Dirty, low down, greedy. Hello everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. I did a video recently about the Goodwill. Now I'm going to do another one today because people are so outraged at the Goodwill. We are about to expose the Goodwill stores in your neighborhood, in your area. They get all the clothes, all the hard goods, your pots and pans, your trinkets and everything else for free. Donated to them because people feel that they're being donated for a good cause. Y'all. And some people like me, a reseller, yes I am, I go to the Goodwill and I find unique finds to sell online. Why does it matter if a reseller goes into your store when you got a whole lot of damn junk sitting in the back that you can't even sell because it's priced too damn high? It shouldn't matter where it's going to, as long as you get the money in your pocket for your business. It shouldn't matter, okay? But people are in an uproar because the resellers has ruined it for the little people. It ain't got nothing to do with the little people, y'all, okay? Nothing to do with it. They control their business. They do. They don't have to be greedy. They don't have to, okay? A lot of people have been going to Goodwill, buying things, recycling things for their homes. And when they get tired of it, what do? I recycle this. It looks good. I used to do jewelry boxes, okay? They recycle it. Make it look pretty. Then when they get tired of it, they sell it. So what's wrong with that? People buy furniture from the Goodwill. They clean it up. They stain it. They remove the old varnish. You know, what's that thing you call that you, I can't even remember. You know, when you take the top layer off, they do that, all right? And then once they do that, then they put stain on it. Look good, put it in their house, or they resell it. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with that, okay? People use any type of excuse to blame others for prices going up instead of blaming the people who's taking the prices up. The Goodwill, the stores, okay? Moving right along. Let me play this video. Yes, I resell. I do. Look at this right here. Ain't that pretty? Y'all, this is a heavy, really heavy paperweight. It's beautiful. It's a pineapple. Okay. Let's see it under the bottom. Beautiful. You know, I go there and I shop and I get these beautiful things. And I know some people want them. Okay. Don't get mad because people reselling. This is beautiful right here. I don't know what you call this right here. I don't know what you call it. It's a paperweight. I do know. But it has a beautiful design on the inside. Real pretty. I'm just telling you, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because some people see things that they want that they can't find themselves. Like this little kitty. Look at this little kitty. Look at him. I don't know how to make his face. Let me see. Go on over here. Go on over here. See, I'm not used to putting stuff in front of a camera. I'm not, as you can tell. But ain't it cute? Ain't it cute? All right. But don't get mad. We're about to expose this Goodwill while I eat my Starbucks sugar plum cheese Danish. I know I don't need it. I know this video might get a little long because, you know, I may say some things that some people don't like, but that's all right. I'm used to it. I'm used to it, y'all. Okay. This is good right here. Oh my God, it's so good. Really good. All right. First video coming up. Thank you for the PayPal to Cash App. Thank you so very much for donating to my channel. I truly appreciate it. I really do. All right. Here we go. I know it's impolite to eat while you're talking. I know. Okay? I know. Excuse me, y'all.
Y'all, so I just pulled into the Goodwill to donate these 3 big old bags of clothes that I have. And most of the majority of the clothes have tags on it, brand new stuff that I can no longer fit anymore. In the bag. I'm not doing it. I pulled out. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving them no more merchandise for them to tag the items for $1,000 a piece.
I don't blame you.
I'm not doing it because nobody that is financially in a situation can go on the Goodwill and get a good outfit
right.
for cheap. I'm talking about actually what they should be pricing the items for. $1, $2, $3, $4. They are up in there putting I walked in there. I donated 5 bags not too long ago, full of stuff. I walked in there. The location I donated the stuff to. Why is the dress I donated in there $55?
Oh.
$55 and I bought it for $35.
Oh.
Stop playing. Absolutely not. We're not doing it. 2025, 2026, and so further, and so on. We're not giving Goodwill free stuff for them to overprice this stuff for. It's not worth it, and it's not right. Period. I will be donating these items to the nearby church that has a thrift store.
I think that's the best thing. Donate it to a church. Okay? Maybe donate it to an organization. Or maybe a mom and pop, thrift store. Something like that. But Goodwill and the Salvation Army and Savers, they're getting ridiculous. Well, Salvation Army is better than the Goodwill and the Savers. Don't go to Savers. I think it's worse than Goodwill.
And I will be putting some of these bags right in front of the donation bin so people that actually need them can actually purchase them. I mean, just pick them up. No more.
What about you? You gonna take your stuff to the Goodwill? You gonna stop? You know what I hate too? When they ask you to round it up. Round it up to the nearest dollar. Round it up for what? Y'all crazy? Y'all stuff already high in here. Ain't like I can't afford the roundup. That's not it. It's the fact that you're greedy and you're putting these ridiculous prices on the items, and you're still asking for more money when you ask people to round up. Okay? Nope. Not for you anymore, Goodwill. Not for you. Moving right along.
So, I go thrift shopping. I love going thrift shopping, all right? I love going to the Goodwill. I love going to Salvation Army on the weekends. But Goodwill, your fucking prices are getting ridiculous, bro. Goodwill's prices are getting fucking ridiculous. I thought the Goodwill and Salvation Army was supposed to be there to help people. It's like they're turning into like a full fucking corporate, like, I don't know, man.
They greedy, y'all. They greedy. Because if they cared about the little people, those prices wouldn't be jacked up. I'm just telling you.
Goodwill. Ain't no reason a pair of Nikes is $80 fucking dollars.
Right.
In Goodwill. In real fucking time. Goodwill, you need to fix your fucking prices, bro. Because we like shopping. We like thrift shopping. I thought Goodwill was to help the less fortunate people.
Not anymore.
That's what I've known for Goodwill to be. But y'all prices at Goodwill are fucking out of this world. Fix them.
They helping themselves, y'all. They're not helping the little people. They're helping themselves. They don't care about you. I can say that over and over and over again. Goodwill claim reason why their prices are high is because they have to pay their employees, they have to pay for the building, they have to pay utilities and stuff like that. All them donations y'all get every day, it's every day, y'all. When they open, they get donations every day. They got a whole lot of junk sitting in the bag. And I heard that the employees don't make that damn much anyway. Okay? So they lying to y'all. They lying. Right in y'all face, they lying. Because they got so much overhead and they don't even have to buy merchandise at all. They paying their employees minimum wage. And I heard some of them lower than that, but that's against the law. You ain't supposed to do that. You can't pay nobody below minimum wage, y'all. Okay? Don't get me wrong, they might be sneaky. They might be doing something they ain't supposed to be. All right, here we go.
This is such a genius business model, y'all. Damn. It's called Goodwill. You can literally pull up with junk from your house in garbage bags, and they will take anything and call it a donation. And then they will resell this junk for a profit, but yet they call themselves a not-for-profit organization. Please make sense of this.
The name of the store is Goodwill. Is that a goodwill to have high prices on stuff that you received for free? Is that goodwill? Huh? Put it on down in the comment section. This lady right here said Goodwill has gone crazy.
Hey everybody, so apparently my algorithm has now changed and it's showing me all videos about people being angry and upset with Goodwill and their pricing. So I thought I would weigh in as a reseller. I started reselling in 2018, and once upon a time I would go to the local Goodwill stores in my area. We have 4 or 5 of them, or at the time we did anyway. And very few other thrift stores were around at the time. So those were my primary go-to spots. And I would go in and spend hours in them, digging through the clothes racks, digging through all the shelves, the shoes, everything. And more often than not, I would leave with a giant buggy full of stuff and spend hundreds sometimes, but usually at least over $100 in each store. But sometimes it would be hundreds of dollars. And you know, just get a huge haul for things for me to list for the next week to week and a half. And a lot of the things were not items that I was going to take home and flip and make $100 profit on them. But, you know, there were items that I could make $20 or $25 in some cases. A few items were ones that I could really, you know, boost it up a lot. But for the most part, it was lower, but a lot of stuff. Anyway, my point is that back then, I could go and get a lot of items for that amount of money. And from what I understand, Goodwill's mission is to help the community have jobs, to better the community that they're in. Goodwill was helping me, a part of the community, by offering things for sale in their stores at reasonable prices that I could in turn flip to make money to help support myself and my family.
And what's wrong with that, y'all? Remember I told some of y'all you need a side hustle? What's wrong with that? She probably get maybe disability, Social Security or something. But she need extra income. So she go buy things and she flip it to make money. What's wrong with that? So Goodwill learned about this from people posting videos on YouTube. Well, we're going to fix them. We're going to raise the prices. But they forgot about the little people who ain't selling, who ain't reselling. They forgot about those people. They don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about y'all. Okay, but the resale sellers, they finding other options. They're not going to Goodwill as much because the prices are too high. There's not enough profit margin. Goodwill knows that. They go online. They go on eBay, they go on Google it or something, and they see how much it's selling for, what it's worth. And then they put their sticker price on there. And the reseller cannot buy. Mom and pop and whoever trying to make a little bit money so they can feed their family, so they don't have to be struggling every month. They can't afford to buy the items anymore because it costs too damn much, because Goodwill is greedy as hell. Yeah, I said it. Yep, I sure did.
Now, with the prices jacked up the way they are, even if they have color of the week or whatever, it's still not even worth it. And half the time, the things that are marked up are things that are not even worth marking up. I mean, I've seen Columbia pullover, like fleece pullovers that are pilled and the zippers don't work. and just stupid stuff like that. And they'll have a $20 price tag on them. And on top of that, they need to teach the employees about where to put those little plastic price tag things in, because half the time they'll put them in like in the shoulder seam up here or somewhere like that, so that when you take it out, it's got a giant hole in it where they put this stupid little plastic price tag thing in it instead of just putting it through the tag. Like, that makes no sense. So your employees are damaging the clothes that you're trying to sell that you got for free for an exorbitant amount of money. Why is anybody going to pay that for that? That makes zero sense. So somebody like me, who's a reseller, who also shops at Goodwill for herself and her family, because we love thrifted things, and we have a lot of thrifted things at our house that we use. You're taking somebody like me, who was supporting your mission to make money to be able to help the community, and you were helping me by offering these things at a good price, and I'm part of your community. So this was a win-win for everybody. Make it make sense, because it doesn't.
I'm telling y'all, Goodwill don't care. Maybe some of you people need to write the Goodwill CEO. Maybe they get bonuses or something. The big man, CEO, they make good money, y'all. And they don't want you to make money off of thrift items. They want to be the one to make the money off the thrift items. They want to be the one who raise the prices, sell on eBay. They even got a store, a Goodwill store online, where they take all the expensive stuff and they send it to, all the good stuff is what I'm trying to say, and they send it to their Goodwill store for online to sell. Where's all that money going? That's what I want to know. Is it going to help the needy? What are they doing? Huh? You never hear about that, though. Never hear about that. What they doing with all that damn money. Never. It's going in somebody's pocket. Oh, yes, it is. All right. Let me see. Sometimes I get mixed up.
Hey, who makes up the prices at Goodwill?
Right.
Because them people up there has lost their God-given mind. And I see why there are so many videos surfacing about don't go to Goodwill and, don't shop with them. They'll jip you out of your money. The prices are outrageous. I donated some shoes. I would say about 2 weeks ago. It was some Jordans and some clothes and some other items. But the Jordans that I donated, those Jordans was beyond recognition, and I only paid like $80 for them brand new. But them Jordans was tore all the way up. But when I went in there, they had them actual Jordans on the shelf, but they was like locked behind a window or whatever. But they had a $64.99 price tag on them freaking shoes. As beat up as them shoes were, made absolutely no sense. When I took a closer inspection of a lot of the other items that they had in there for pots and pans, I'm talking about things that you can go to a department store and get brand spanking new. Them people got regular store prices on things that were donated to them. Dollar Tree items that they got in there that was donated to them that cost $1.25 on the shelf. They got $4.99.
You know what? I've seen that. I've seen that in the Goodwill. Stuff came from the Dollar Tree. Costs more in the Goodwill. And you got to ask yourself why. Who are training the people in the back in pricing? Who's training these people? Huh? Are they getting a cut? I don't know what's going on. Put it on down there in the comment section. This is just crazy.
Price tags on them. Now, you can't tell me that this company is not corrupt. And the CEOs and whoever else that's in charge that's making up these prices, it's not, I'm talking about some profit and good. And
let me tell you, them CEOs, those people up top, whoever it is, they are the ones that's telling these people what to do. They're not doing it on their own, okay? Why would they do it on their own? Hell, they ain't getting no money from it. Why? Huh? And if you don't put them prices high like we told you to, you're going to be gone. Gone for good.
Living a lavish lifestyle off of free merchandise.
Right.
It makes absolutely no sense. And that's why I would never ever shop at Goodwill ever again, and I would never ever donate anything to them, because the people that's out here struggling, that depends on places like that, who can't afford to probably go to Target or even Walmart or someplace and get something brand new, and they have to go and resort to something like that, and they looking for a deal because they're on the budget or whatever the case may be, that you people would get some free items and put an outrageous price tag on it, as if you all bought this stuff yourself, and like you all are selling this at regular retail prices. Please make it make sense. Never ever go to Goodwill. Don't shop with them. Don't donate nothing to them. It's because all they're doing is they're pocketing your money, and they living a lavish lifestyle off of it.
Don't get me wrong, y'all. I know Goodwill needs to make a profit. But damn, y'all. Ridiculous pricing? They're supposed to have a heart. They're supposed to care about the little people. Stop worrying about the damn resellers and people who come in there buying stuff to refurbish, to recycle, and make it look better, or to sell it online. Stop worrying about those people. What about the little people? There's more little people than there are resellers coming in your store, okay? They don't care. They don't have a heart, yo. They don't. That's why they can do what they do, because they don't have a heart. Listen to this right here. I used to work at Goodwill. That was the lady said right here.
Whoever thought that resellers don't make the prices go up at Goodwill, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I've seen it with my own eyes. I had to reply to this because they could not be more wrong.
She's replying to that first lady who's talking about resellers made the prices go up. She's responding to that right there. Listen to what she said.
I used to work at Goodwill too, as a manager. And Goodwill's main purpose is not now, nor has it ever been, to help poor people. It's to make money. Just
right, it's to make money. Even though they're supposed to be a non-profit organization, it's to make money still.
Every other corporation. If they really just wanted to help poor people, they wouldn't worry about what things are going for online, or if people are reselling it. They would just keep their prices low. When I worked there, we had daily, weekly, and monthly sales goals, just like I had at every other retail place I've ever worked.
That goes to show you they don't care. Daily goals. Daily. Your goal is to price those things high so we can get a big old profit, so we can have a ball.
And a portion of those profits do go to funding programs to help people with low income. So if you really want to help those programs, you would encourage resellers, because the more money that Goodwill makes, the more money they're able to put into these programs.
And they the one buying all your junk out the damn store, okay? The prices that are high, they the one buying it. It ain't the little people, because they ain't got the money, because they refuse to spend that damn much money for an item that they just want to put in their house. But y'all greedy, so they leave it behind for the reseller.
And I'm not saying anything bad about Goodwill. I shop there just like I do at Walmart or Amazon or every other retail store. But I do find it interesting that as their prices have continued to go up every year, the hourly pay for a regular employee is the same as it was when I worked there 12 years ago. And the pay for a manager has only went up a few dollars. But yes, let's keep defending these corporations and blaming the working class. I
don't know how much them CEOs make, The one that's over there, that's a national CEO. And then there's CEOs, smaller CEOs in the different areas, like maybe in your state or different regions or whatever, But they make good damn money. They make good money. Continue listening. 2 more, this one and another one.
We want to have the discussion about greedy corporations. Goodwill should literally be at the top of our list, because why are they charging $6.99 for a used Starbucks plastic cup? Their pricing is getting ridiculous and really sad, because there are many families in America that go to thrift stores like Goodwill because they cannot afford new items for their family. And now Goodwill is charging $5 for used toddler pants. The other day I go in there, I see this small plastic container of Legos. $40. I could go into Walmart today and buy my son brand new Legos, and that container have more Legos than the Goodwill one, and I will spend less than $40. I was in there one day, I was looking at like pajama pants for my dad. He's taller, so it can be hard to find pants long enough for him. I found these pants. They looked long enough for him, but because they were Under Armour, Goodwill was asking $15 for them. If we want to have discussions about greedy corporations, Goodwill has got to be at the top of our list, because this corporation, part of their mission statement is helping communities. Goodwill pricing items like a used plastic coffee cup at $7 and pricing toddler pants at $5 and men's pants at $15 that are used is not helping any community. I have been told that a homeless person can go into a Goodwill just asking for a blanket, and Goodwill refuses to give them a blanket. And all this stuff is free to them. It's all donated. A family that has experienced a fire can go in there.
Maybe they feel if they donate the blanket, then there's going to be a lot of other people coming in there trying to get free blankets. Just have a pile of just free blankets to give away to people who need, like the homeless people. Just have a pile of them. I'm pretty sure y'all get a lot of them all the time. You're supposed to give away some things. Some things you can give away. I can't deny a homeless person. I just can't do it. But so how can Goodwill deny, okay, a blanket that they might sell for $20? You going to deny somebody... Huh? You gonna deny somebody a blanket and they cold outside and they homeless? You don't have goodwill. You don't.
And ask for one outfit per family member, and Goodwill will refuse to give them an outfit. I can't with this company anymore.
Are you still gonna donate to Goodwill? Are y'all? Put it on down there in the comment section. Okay, I did find a national CEO, Stephen C. Preston, the CEO of Goodwill Industries International. He made over $600,000 in 2025. Now, the local CEOs, they make between, $78,000 to over like $132,000 a year in 2025. Okay, but the compensation for Goodwill CEO is estimated between $180,000 and $650,000, with the highest paid CEO making up to $900,000. That's almost $1 million, y'all. They got money. They don't care about you. That's too bad. Too bad.
So I consider myself a somewhat rational person, but there are a lot of things in life that I really think are scams. And I think the biggest one is the Goodwill. Now, I love the Goodwill. Used to love the Goodwill. I'd go there all the time. It was a great place to find, retro toys, affordable clothing. It's perfect. My sister is a huge art person, and so she loves to go there for like upcycling and all that. But lately, I've really noticed that the Goodwill is just a massive scam. First off, they pay their employees with special needs next to nothing, but also get grants for the money, so they're kind of double dipping on that. Not to mention the fact that, they get all their stuff donated. They don't pay for inventory, but yet they'll turn around and they'll sell things at retail price. The Goodwill where my mother lives actually has a name brand section where they charge full retail price for used clothing. I donated some stuff to the Goodwill. It was in decent shape, but, I was expecting $1 or $2, whatever. I went there and it was $15 for this toy that I had donated. And so if you're getting rid of stuff, look for either local shelters, local, thrift stores, or just find someone in need and give it to them, do not use the Goodwill anymore. It is a massive scam.
Y'all saw me playing with that kitty. They say it's a massive scam, y'all. It's ridiculous. To me, they don't have a heart. Like I said, they're greedy. They low down, they dirty. The person at the top, okay? They control this. The person at the top. The people at the bottom, the people doing the pricing, the store managers and all that, they doing what they are told by the person at the top. So blame the person at the top, because people trying to keep their jobs. They don't want to be fired, so they got to raise the prices because the person at the top is greedy, probably getting bonuses for the money that they bring in with all the high pricing. They don't care about the little people, even though they say they goodwill to all mankind, when they're not showing goodwill to the people at the bottom, the people with the low income, the people who come to Goodwill stores to purchase items because they can't afford new items. So they come in and purchase used items and they expect it to be at their levels. They don't care who's coming into the store buying the products to resell online. They don't care about that. They don't care that you're coming in to pick up items to sell, because some people are actually looking for items like this. They don't care. Unique finds. People are looking for them. People pay for them. So why should Goodwill care what people are actually doing with the products? Oh, we can make a profit too. We can't let them do it by themselves. Slow down, y'all. Go down in the comment section and tell me, are you going to continue to shop at Goodwill? Are you going to donate your items to a greedy, low-down, dirty company? Are you going to go to Salvation Army? No. Donate to churches because they have monthly yard sales, okay? Donate to small thrift store, moms and pops, like I said. Their prices are not so high. Do that, all right? It's time. It's time to get rid of Goodwill. It's just time, y'all. Okay? With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.